let's start off with D23, which is the biggest thing that happened to entertainment this week, and probably for the rest of the year, I will say, because there was a lot of stuff that they were dropping left and right. It's quite clear that D23 has shifted from a smaller scale thing to no, we're gonna like blow it out here, which is honestly, I would say welcome.
Well, it's also like you have to think about it. How aren't they going to blow it out of the water when they have the three largest franchises in the world of just Disney franchises as well as Pixar? I count those as
Yeah.
one, Marvel and Star Wars. So it's like you can't not be the biggest thing out there.
The thing to me was this D23 was so big because it had to be the Disney Plus blowout, but also like not just Disney Plus. They had their film presence, but it was largely, hey guys, Disney Plus is coming. Oh wait, we made pre-orders available and we crashed all of our servers because of the hype. Like that's just telling you. And this was like just people online, the people that can get into the queue early. So
Well, well, yeah, because wasn't it like people automatically signed up for a D23 membership just to get the 3-year special pass for
yep, which
Disney Plus?
right every month comes out to like $3.50 instead of like 6 or 7. It's like, dude, that's a steal if you jump on
Yep.
that. Like,
And as long as you stay for 3 years, which come on.
which you're obligated
You
to do it
kinda
up
have
front.
to, like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an upfront payment, which again, fine. You're guaranteeing yourself that spot. So if they increase price by $1, which they will at some point, you're not
Yeah.
obligated to do it. But out of the whole thing, how did you guys feel about the general feel of D23? Because to me, it felt like it's going to become like a convention almost. Like it almost was becoming that, but now it feels like it's just heading in that direction.
I was gonna say, like, for this year, like, it felt like that already.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, like, it's literally its own, like, little thing to Comic Con, so cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird because I've been to the Anaheim Convention Center and the whole area is kind of big, and if it is getting that big as just an announcement, because originally it wasn't really that festive for fans. It was just for people who like Disney movies and like so. Seeing it be something else, it's for me it's weird because I never thought that something so small would become its
Right.
own thing.
Like,
Yeah.
I think the mind blowing factor for me was when I jumped on Instagram and I saw that Hot Toys is producing exclusive D23 Hot Toys you can only get there. And I was like, this has hit San Diego levels right now. Like, this is officially becoming a thing where
Oh, no.
it's going to start selling out.
Oh no, I don't want any more scalpers.
Well, what I also really enjoyed was the fact that if you watched like D23 live on Instagram, they actually sat there and not only were they excited about the news, they were really excited about the fans. And they
Oh,
actually
yeah.
made a massive push to the cosplay community within D23.
I think that's what this is. This is clearly the fans are what brought Disney to where it is. And this show feels like they're giving 100% back to the fans. Like, if you're a hardcore Disney fan, which, let's be real, if you're a D23, you are.
Yep.
This is a show that's for you. And I know a couple people online that I've talked to that were there, and they were like, dude, you get in there, it's like Star Wars Celebration 2.0. Nobody hates anything. Everybody's just happy about everything that's coming out. And I'm like, you know what? That's a
Yeah.
nice thing to see.
Yeah, and it also helps that the Anaheim Convention Center is like literally across the street from Disneyland.
Yup.
Yeah, it is. For people who don't know, it's just across the street. You can see Disneyland right there.
Well, that's predatory if I've ever seen it. Hey, it's a Disney convention across the street. Go spend more money.
Check out this new part we just revealed that's coming to Star Wars, and this new exclusive Kyber crystal for the lightsaber, which you can put in your lightsaber right now.
Just think, people who brought Disney Plus at D23 this year only spent $60 less than a lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge. So,
Oh man. Yeah, so this was a thing of its own, but now since we're done kind of generalizing that D23, I just quickly want to mention it. The Star Wars presence there, that was really interesting to me because Star Wars was a big focus going forward. Obviously, there's a lot of rumor stuff, but the big highlight was the D23, trailer for the upcoming film, the last Skywalker film. How'd you guys just quickly feel about it? Because I know we harped on Last Jedi before it came out, And as it turns out, we were the ones that walked away liking it because we're like, oh wow, they actually took our advice and did something insane that I never thought they would. You know, they didn't play by the book. So the new trailer kind of shocked me because, again, it looks like J.J. Abrams is just doing whatever the hell he wants, which is kind of what I want.
For the first time in the sequel trilogy, it doesn't look like the old ones.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
It's shot differently. It looks different.
Yeah.
It's just nice.
Yeah, it's interesting, especially with some of the stuff in the trailer, and I'm all for it. It's something different, a little different, but.
Well, I feel like they have to make something different. You are ending the Skywalker saga. That is actually what you're doing. It's not the end of Star Wars, so it can't be like the world implodes on itself. Right?
Well, it was kind of imploding.
I mean, it could well be.
Yeah.
You know, they keep saying that the ending is going to be groundbreaking. So for all we know, it could just.
It could, yeah.
It was already groundbreaking on Twitter because apparently Rey can't use the Force to bring her lightsaber back, even though it's been in like most of the games. So
right.
Yeah,
that's just post moving.
Here's something that like got me about this. It's like I keep going back to that interview with J.J. Abrams on why he decided to come back for this one because he didn't originally want to do it. And he was like, after I saw what Rian Johnson did and what they wanted me to do, I just said, F it, I'll do what I want. And I'm just like, you know what? If you let J.J. Abrams unhinge himself, this is what you're going to get. And I see people that hated The Last Jedi watching this going, okay. Like, they don't know if they want to hate this or like it because the narrative will shift for what they've been selling for the last year. So it's like,
that's what I've known. You know, when The Force Awakens came out, everyone was like, oh, maybe Kylo's going to get redeemed and Rey will go to the dark side. And that was the idea everyone wanted.
Yep.
And of course, you've had like a year and whatever of people like absolutely crapping on Star Wars. Now we get the little hint at the end that maybe she's turned. You know, they've hinted that in the last two movies that she goes straight to the dark side.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, what do you say now? Do you hate what you want?
I don't. Well, it's on Twitter. It's usually I don't want what exactly I said I wanted. I wanted something completely different, but still the same.
It's the Simpsons Poochie conundrum,
exactly
man.
This.
It's Simpsons Panucci. Like that's what it is. Like you're sitting there, so it's like, so you want Itchy and Scratchy to be grounded to life and relate to your everyday school life, yes. But you also want them in crazy space adventures and fighting robots, yes. Like what do you want? Like I don't. That's kind of it. But D23 overall, I'm hyped to see what it becomes in 2 years because they do it every other year. So clearly,
I thought they did it last year.
No, it's every other year.
Because next year's the Star Wars Celebration there. Then the year after's D23.
Yeah. Okay.
Which to me means that again next D23 it's going to be another slate reveal. Like so. You know, it'll be good.
Don't they usually do slate reveals for Star Wars at Celebration?
Kind of.
They didn't really this year.
Right. It was weird because they only revealed what we knew was coming. So, I mean, we'll find out soon enough anyway. So, it is Disney. They seem to be throwing the wrench into what we expect. So, let's get.
I suppose they're kind of copying the Marvel thing, really. It's
exactly.
Like, hey, here's the end of everything. We're not going to tell you what's after it.
Right.
Here's a few things, but
I mean, it's worked for Marvel, so why not?
Yeah.